friends, in this video we're going to use a number line to add numbers with and without regrouping. We'll use a number line to solve 45 plus 32. To begin, we'll put the first number on the number line. 45 goes here at the beginning of the number line. Our number line has arrows on both ends, so that tells us that it goes on in either direction. And so we can almost imagine that all the way to the left and all the way to the right, there are lots and lots and lots of numbers. This just happens to be the part of the number line that we'll be working with. That's why we can start with 45. Now, let's look at the number 32. 32 can be decomposed into 30 and 2. Why would we decompose a number like this? Well, because when we decompose into tens and ones, it's much easier to skip count by tens and then a few ones later. So let's see what that looks like on the number line. We'll put 30 on the number line first. 10, 10, 10. Now see what happened when we put the 3 tens on the number line. We landed on 75. How did that happen? Well, we started at 45, and when we put the first 10 down, we jumped to 55. And then we jumped again to 65, and then we jumped again to land on 75. So 45 plus 30 is 75. Now we just need to add the 2 ones to the end of our number line. 1, 2. Notice what happened when we added our ones. We were at 75, and when we added one more, that made 76, and one more jump made 77. So now that we have all of our numbers represented on the number line, we have 45 at the beginning, and we have 32 represented by 3 tens and 2 ones on the number line, we can solve. 45 plus 32 equals 77. Let's try another one. 67 plus 21. Our first step is to put the first number on the number line. 67 will go here. Then we'll look at the other add-end, 21. 21 can be decomposed into 20 and 1. When we add 20 to the number line, we'll do that by representing 2 tens. 1 10, 2 tens. Notice what happened to the number line when we added 20 or 2 tens. We started at 67 and we jumped 10 to 77 and we jumped 10 more to 87. Now we only need to add the 1 in 21 to our number line. So we'll start at 87 and jump to 88. All of our numbers in the addition sentence are represented on the number line. 67 is there in the beginning, and 21 is represented by 2 tens and 1 1. So 67 plus 21 equals 88. Let's think about solving this addition sentence in a little bit different way. We'll still begin by placing our first add-in on the number line. But instead of decomposing the second add-in and just putting the tens and ones on the number line, what we need to do now is think about what's the closest 10 on the number line. When I say that, I mean which number comes next that ends in 0. So tens on a number line are numbers like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and so on. So the next 10 from 48 is 50. So let's think about this. How many jumps does it take to get from 48 to 50? It takes 2 jumps. 48, jump once, 49. Jump again, 50. Now that we've arrived at our next 10 on the number line, we can look at the second addend, 33. 33 can be decomposed to 30 and 3, or 3 10s and 3 1s. The 3 can be further decomposed to 2 and 1. That's not the only way that we could decompose the number 3, but for this situation, we're going to use 2 and 1 because we need to represent that on the number line. Notice when we made our jumps from 48 to 50, we used 2 jumps. So we're going to count those jumps as part of 33 this way. We've used 2 of our 3 1s. So we're just going to shade that out to remember that it was there, but that we don't need it anymore. It's already represented on the number line. Now that I'm at 50 on the number line, I can easily think about decomposing that 30 into 3 10s and jumping and putting it on the number line this way. There are my 3 10s. If I start at 50, I'll end at 80. How does that work? 50, a jump of 10, 60, a jump of 10, 70, a jump of 10, 80. So there are our 3 10s, or 30. Now the only thing that's left is that 1 1 that's left from our original 3 1s. So we can add that to the end of the number line. 80 and 1 more jump is 81. So what we've done is we've thought about ways that we can make our jumps simpler to do mentally. We show it on the number line, but if we practice a lot, we can eventually do these kinds of jumps mentally. So 48 plus 33 equals 81. Let's try one more. 56 plus 27. We'll begin by putting the first addend, 56, on the number line. And then we'll think about this. What's the next 10 after 56? 60. How far away from 60 is 56? Or how many jumps do we need to make to reach 60 if we start at 56? 4 jumps. We start at 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 4 jumps. Now we can think about decomposing our second addend, 27. 27 can be decomposed as 20 and 7. Now 7 can be decomposed further, but there are lots of different ways that we can decompose 7. Because we used 4 1s on the number line, we want 4 to be one of the numbers that we decompose 7 into. So when we have 7 and one of our numbers is 4, one of our parts is 4, the other part is 3. Since we used 4 1s on the number line, we'll shade that out just to remind ourselves that it was there, but we used it. So now, the next time we add 1s to the number line, we'll jump 3 times. So now let's turn our attention to the 20 of 27. 20 is the same thing as 2 10s. So when we start at 60 on our number line, we're going to make 2 jumps of 10. Starting at 60, we'll go here to 70, then to 80. So we started at 56, we jumped 4 to 60, then we added 2 more 10s to 80, and the only thing we have left to do is to add our last 3 1s. 80, 81, 82, 83. So 56 plus 27 is 83. A number line is a very useful tool when adding numbers. Whether we have to decompose a number or not, a number line can help us a great deal. Great job today.